So here are 5 things I wouldn't do as a physician, and I do family medicine and sports medicine. This is part 2. Hopefully you saw part 1. The second list is, number 1, I would never ride in a car without a seatbelt. It's a given. I mean, you'd be surprised how many people still don't wear their seatbelts, even with that dinging going off constantly. And they have become a projectile flying out the window because they didn't have a seatbelt on. Just ridiculous. Number 2, never avoid your cancer screening tests. They're there for a reason. It's for early detection. God forbid you have an incurable cancer and you think, boy, I could have done a screening test and found it earlier and possibly could have had it treated. So don't do that to you or your family. Number 3, I would never bike, rollerblade, skateboard without a helmet on. The amount of people we see with head injuries because they weren't wearing a helmet, it's ridiculous. And you may be the best bicycle rider, skateboarder, rollerblader on earth, but you have no idea who's going to walk out in front of you, who's going to pull out in front of you with the car. So don't take any chances. It's your brain. Here's a sports medicine one for you. So I would never tackle in football with my head being used as a battering ram to tackle the opposing player. You'd be surprised how many players do that, especially at a young age. You can get what we call spear tackler spine. And you using the top of your head as a battering ram with your head down to tackle them. Well, think about it. You're going to compress your head, your neck, and you can really hurt your spinal cord and your nerves. So head up when you're going to tackle. Number 5, never ignore your doctor's advice when they're adamant that you go to the emergency room. You'd be surprised how many people said, nah, I don't think it's that dangerous. This is just a bronchial infection or it's acid reflux. It's not a heart attack like they think it is. And they don't go to the hospital. Serious consequences happen with this. When your doctor's adamant and begging you to go to the emergency room, go get checked out. I know it may be a wait, but boy, your life and your health are so important to you and your family.